Yeah, let us all stand to order for Preble Town Board meeting of August 8th, 2022 with a pledge of salute to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jim Dorian's not with us tonight, not feeling well, so I'm Jim Harris, sitting in for him. Is there any, we'll start the town board meeting, any approval, corrections of the minutes from the July meeting?
I make a motion to accept them.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Jen, you report the,
Dog control, there were 110 miles traveled in July. No report received for the justice report.
okay, Jeff, you have anything for us?
Oh, yeah, you got a copy. Thanks to Jen and also to Jay Curry. The town now has a unique entity identification number, and it was jumping through hoops and is insane what they went through to get it. But we now have an exclusive number to the town that basically replaces what they use the DUNS number for. So thank you. That has to do with getting grants and FEMA and all that stuff that we're dealing with. Speaking of that, we have an on-site meeting with FEMA this Thursday at 10 o'clock. The state representative, along with 3 representatives of FEMA, we're going to be meeting up on the East Hill site. And to piggyback on that, Barden LaJudas, our engineering firm, has turned in their report, and their rough estimates are between $550,000 and $600,000 to repair the damage up there. And if everything holds true, that would be covered 100% under FEMA. So we may have to take out a note until we get paid back, but it's money that would be coming from the federal government. And that's from the storm damage from the 17th of August last year. The other thing is, I know we're getting into August, and then pretty soon it's September and it's budget time. I want to talk to Jim and Dave also, Dave Pittman. It's going to be a pretty tough budget year, I think, with what everything's going on. So I'd like to have a meeting with you guys. We can figure out what time works, and I think it'd be good to go over it real fine tooth comb this year. So
Yeah, just send us an email and we'll
okay.
set up a meeting.
Do some by the end of the month, because come September, things get really going into the budget. So, okay, thanks. Any questions from anybody?
Okay, recreation. Hank, got anything or?
Not really. I'm just mowing the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about all there is.
Growing now a lot. with the
Yeah.
rain. Okay. Kevin Finch is not here from the county legislator this month. So we have a zoning and court enforcement July report, Jen.
Rick had 2 building permits issued, 88 miles traveled, 38 building inspections, 97 hours worked, 3 fire inspections, 9 complaint follow-ups, and 41 telephone inquiries. The next planning board meeting is August 24th at 7 p.m. The next ZBA meeting is September 1st at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, Jay's not here, no historian report.
Town clerk report, fees collected for the month of July, $177. Dispersed $168 to the town of Preble and $9 to New York State Ag and Markets.
Okay, under unfinished business, the LED lighting, I drafted a letter and Jen made it up on a Preble letterhead to respond to our representative for National Grid for, to get the LED lighting project going. It was a letter, and you all have a copy of that. And that's to state that the board did approve it in July. And in the letter, I've put various information that they stated in their quotations and stuff. So we're gonna send that in unless there's any amendments you wanna make to it or whatever. And Don's got a copy of that. Maybe Don probably should review that first. Yeah. So I'm kind of restating what we talked about in our meeting for approval of it, and just asking them that they're telling them that we approved it and to send us the information if they request any more information or what we need to do to get started.
So Jim, has this already been sent, you saying?
No. It's just a draft for everyone to
Okay.
look at.
Yeah, it's just a draft.
No, we approved this,
Yeah.
so I think you're good to go.
Yeah,
I was just looking at the date of August 3rd, that's what made me think.
Oh,
maybe it's
yeah.
already sent.
yeah, we approved it, but I was still gonna draft the letter
Yep.
to them, so I just wanted the board to see it before we send it in.
Sure, no, I think that looks good.
We're down through us.
Yeah.
Improved it, so.
Yeah, it's still a 6-month
That's
payback.
right.
Thank you.
So it's a pretty good deal
Yeah,
for our
6
town.
months, please. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any new business? I don't have anything listed under for us,
No.
any new business.
Jen said there was no new business when I spoke with him.
Yeah. So, Jen, could you state the monies received?
USPS monies received for July were $779. The Northeast Transformers, we received $1,771.89. And we also received from New York State Department of Tax and Finance $66,666.46.
Okay, now we're into public comments. Does anybody have anything they would like to say to the board? Yes, sir.
I have some things I want to show you. This is a follow-up complaint to what I told you guys about back in February. Still have a business being run out of our
Oh, this is
neighborhood.
Friendly Shores.
Friendly Shores, yeah. If you look here, here's the business, here's the address, there's the phone number. There's a picture of one of the commercial vehicles, contains the same advertisement, phone number.
So did they have a business the other time you were in here, or they
Yeah,
didn't have
they're
it
still-
established, it was a business?
Yeah.
Because I seen it in the paper that there was a Friendly Shores business being adapted in an LLC, but this is not that.
Not that.
Yeah,
And they're using the ground across the street from that they have permission from the people that own that land to dump and stage things for their business. They've got it all plowed back, as you can see. This is right up against the wetland area. And you can see that there's multiple piles of stuff that they've got there. There's no mitigation for any runoff into the wetland area. There's no sheeting, there's no nothing. And they're continuing to run it out of there. You know, you load up your lawnmowers and your tractors and all your equipment and supplies, and you haul it out of the neighborhood and go do work, and you haul it all back in. Sometimes you leave the trucks on the side of the road, all loaded up for the next day, moving things in and out. And the last time I was confronted by those boys and told that they were gonna say, if anybody questions it, it's for personal use, and we can do whatever we want. So it's continued. And it's not for personal use when they're hauling it in and out of the neighborhood, they're bringing wood in to split, which, fine, if that's for personal use, great. Use it for personal use. Don't haul it in, split it up, load it back into the dump truck and haul it away. That's
So
not
they don't,
personal
they have a
use.
sign on their trucks, but not a sign on the property.
Correct. And
Is this the wetland towards the east side or is this towards the lake side?
that's towards the west side of the road.
The west side of the road?
Yeah.
Towards the lake side?
Yeah, and if you drive down to the end of the cul-de-sac,
Mhm.
you'll find where they've dumped brush and pushed it back off of the road down into where the wetland area is. You can just go and take a look, it's there. This stuff here, sometimes they'll scoop it up, put it back in the truck, haul stuff away, go off and do additional work. This is not protecting our ponds and lakes. This is just plowing it back, doing what you want.
Did Rick take a look at this before, and you mentioned that?
He told me that he was gonna work with those boys and help them find a place to run their business from. Told me they're real go-getters, come from a good family, all that. Well, I'm a go-getter, I work hard, I come from a good family. This is not what I do. This is becoming an untenable situation.
Okay, so I think we ought to get with Rick and see what. Now, it may not apply to Preble zoning, but it might be DEC. If it's a wetland and stuff, so,
When I read the zoning, it was preserve and protect
you know,
shorelines and all that, so
yeah, it's kind of a general.
it kind of falls under the town zoning as well, in my opinion. So this is not what you would anticipate.
Mhm.
So at this point, in my opinion, there's multiple parties involved in this. The homeowner, the boys that live in the house, the people that are letting them use that land to run a business. So there's multiple entities that are now involved in all this. And it just needs to be stopped. Move the business to the business location. If I want landscaping, I can go up to Lafayette to Watkins Landscaping there, and I can go to their business, get what I need. I don't go to their home, I don't call their home. They do all of their stuff from an approved business location. That's not what's happening here. And it's not for personal use.
Their business, where's that?
Here.
Yeah, there it is. So do they have a location of this Lakewood Solutions?
Yeah, it's across the street from their house, and that land that you can see is all plowed
But there's
out.
no sign there.
There's no sign there, just.
So there's no other
vehicles.
location for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Jim, can I interject something just a second? I got a call from Trudy Masters about a month ago.
From who?
Trudy Masters up in Tisco Valley. And her inquiry was that because the town used to lease the old gravel bed up there. And she just wanted to confirm that it's nothing that we wanted in the near future, because she'd been approached by, I believe, these same people. And since then, there's been some wood elevator, stacks of wood, some logs and like that put in up at the old gravel bed. So I don't know if it's in process or what. I just wanted to throw it out there that
It's been ongoing for a long time. If you're gonna do that, run it from there. All your stuff in and out from there. If that's zone commercial, I have no problem with them running a business. Just don't do it where I have to see it from my front yard.
Okay, we'll get in touch with Rick and discuss what we would do, or can do.
Have you filed a complaint?
right here, right now.
No, it's to the code officer.
I have talked to Rick.
Don't talk, file a complaint.
I'll do that. Where's the paperwork? I'll do it right.
Just file a letter, just submit a letter.
Documentation.
But that's what's ongoing there, and it has been for quite some time.
Yeah, because even in our report every month is, there was 9 complaint follow-ups last month. So, yeah, but that says file a letter and then it'll be
I'll
documented.
send them a letter.
And then we'll go from there.
Something needs to be done. Thank you.
Okay,
I have something, Rick, he doesn't follow through on the complaints. I complained a year ago about the building next to my property, and it was falling down. He took partial down. Now I complained again because foundation is coming over on me. I own 18 inches on 3 sides of that building, and the foundation is not straight, it's leaning right over on me. You say something to him, he got a hold of the guy. I got a hold of it. He's gonna have it done in 2 weeks. And it's been 4 weeks already, if not 5.
That is an issue.
We certainly can also report to Rick that we've had these complaints.
yes.
And would ask him to take action.
So we'll, yeah, we'll contact Rick and let him know. Yeah. I'll have, I'll be talking to him. Yeah.
Yours was a formal complaint too, Betty Ann?
I filed over a year,
Okay.
2 years ago. I think it was even 3 years ago.
Okay.
And finally, he got top part tore down, part of it. And the roof is just flapping when the wind blows.
Never finished, okay.
But the foundation is going, and my land is going in his basement.
Yep. Yeah, okay, anything else? Okay, we are to go into executive session because there might be a possible litigation. So we'll have to ask everybody to leave. We're going to executive session. We need a motion to do that.
Sorry.
Okay, all in favor?
Gotta go.
We all had to go.